So, chat is up. We're good to go. I'm just going to announce to the Discord that we are live. Cool. And we're good. So yes, hello everybody. Welcome. I need to get my Twitch music up. Go with the midnight. Yeah. Need to clean the cutting board. Holy shit. Just noticed that. My cutting board's like a disaster. It's beautiful. Beautiful in a way, disgusting in others. But yeah, hope everyone's doing good. Hello, everybody. Yeah, so today's stream is pretty chill. Recipes, something I make once every couple weeks probably. So I'm kind of tired from school today, but I figured I needed to get some more streams in. And I kind of felt like streaming, so, to an extent. I always get like massive fucking anxiety before I start any stream. But once I start the stream, everything's good, you know. Goddamn generalized anxiety disorder. I moved the spheres a bit here. Barely. That's fine. But yeah, hope everyone's doing good. Just wait a few minutes for people to start trickling in. Love you need underground. Weird. That's an interesting that's not dichotomy, but thing you figured. Nice, Nero. I mean, you could do. That's the good thing about my cooking streams is, you can work on your schoolwork while watching the stream theoretically, but it's all good. Welcome. Hope you're doing good. Double dab. Boom, boom. Thanks for the sub. That's 3 months now. Hey, Josh. All right. Well, I guess we should get started then, since people actually are here. So yeah, today we're making. I don't know. Italians will kill me if I call it what I want to call it, and Italian Americans will get mad at me because I don't call it what they want to call it. There's no winning here. It's chicken with white sauce, aka chicken Alfredo. But fun fact, Italians don't like the Alfredo I'm gonna make because it's American style Alfredo. It's basically there's a little bit of a story time with this one. This one's like the recipe here. I learned this through the internet, and so I will share that information with you. Because why not? I guess. Basically, how it worked is Alfredo traditionally is something that Italians eat when they would have indigestion or couldn't eat anything else, which is not the most appetizing thing. And it's literally just butter, Parmesan cheese, and noodles, right? Like it's those three key ingredients. It's just that mixed together, and then you serve it on a plate. It actually is really good. I've had it. That alone is actually a really good recipe, and it's pretty light. So it's good to eat when you're sick. So that actually does work as a thing. But the Americans saw that, took it, and were like, but what if we add cream to it? So that's kind of how Alfredo in the traditional sense arose. I don't see it as much in like the rest of the world. Hey Airflow, nice to see ya. I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, so like that's kind of how Alfredo works to that level. It's nice to see you back, Airflow. It's been a while. But yeah, so that's kind of how that works. And then the Americans took it and were like, well, what if we add cream and a bunch of fat and other things to it? And that's how kind of Alfredo developed in a modern traditional, in a modern sense. And so what I'm going to be making is the American thing, which has cream and a bunch of other stuff. I don't want to make the Italian. The Italian thing is really easy to do, but I'd rather make, if I was going to do the Italian thing, I would do aglio. I think it's what it's called, which is just olive oil, cheese, and a bunch of other, a couple other things. That's also really good. I'll make that in the future because I really like Italian cuisine, but I decided to change it up today and I'm going to be making this. So, well, I guess we'll go over the ingredients. So we've got Grana Padano, which is just a cheaper Parmesan cheese. There's like, personally, I don't notice enough of a difference. Wait, you're shitting me now. Like actually, you saw your cookie posted like Alfredo? That's awesome. He was like actually he's a huge inspiration to why I started doing the streams, because I watched his videos and he's really funny and I really like watching him. He's also Canadian, by the way. Um, and yeah, so that's hilarious. I'll need to watch that video. No, that's all good, Airflow. No worries, I don't mind lurkers as long as you know. Yeah, no, exactly. The Italian version is like a butt ton of butter and a butt ton of Parmesan. The American version just has cream in it. I have cream here. The expiration date is today, so there's a possibility that when I pour this, it's gonna be bad. So I have another thing of cream in the fridge, but we'll see. Anyways, we'll go over the ingredients now. So we're doing the American Alfredo, but yeah, that's fine. So we have some butter because you still need butter for it. We have some mushrooms, because I really like adding mushrooms to Alfredo. We have some garlic, some basil, some chicken, cream, obviously, we already talked about that. Josh, that's a mood. We have some red onion. You can use white onion, but I actually like the color contrast you get from this. And then you have penne brigate. Doesn't really matter what noodle you use. I just like using penne because it's on sale at the grocery store today, so I bought it. That was the only reason. Normally I actually like to use fettuccine, which is the really flat noodle. But I wanted to use penne today because it was on sale, and I haven't had penne in like a couple months. Oh, and then of course cheese, which we already talked about, and then we have bacon because bacon is always good. And yeah, so that's today's ingredients for the stream. So I guess the first thing we can do is, it doesn't really matter what order we do this in, does it? I'm debating. I guess we'll do the mushrooms. We'll cut the mushrooms first. So these are Danish mushrooms. Just pretty bog standard. They're a little on the dirty side, so I'm gonna need to give them a wash, but they're a little better in quality than the other mushrooms I can buy. So yeah, and then we just need to cut the ends off because there's still some dirt on them, but that's fine. But they're a bit better quality, so I like to buy them when I can, and when I can get the money to. And then you just want to dice them like this. See, at work we have this machine that does this for me, and I can like cut. I literally cut 10 kilos of mushrooms in like 5 minutes. But alas, I can't do that today because don't have. Oh, what are they called? It's like a rotating blade inside of a thing. I literally can't remember the name to save my life. Carl would know, but Carl is sadly not here right now. So man, when you need someone who's worked in industrial cooking, yeah, I just can't remember the name of it. Yeah, it's like food processor, kind of. Yeah. Or yeah, like a food blender. So I guess we should get the onion too, and the bacon. Oh, Bacon doesn't take that long to cook, actually, because most bacon is cured, which means that you can't really... I don't know if this is true about European bacon, but I know with Canadian, like Canadian bacon, which is back bacon, I guess you call it, you can just eat that raw because it's cured bacon, and therefore it's like because it's cured, it's technically not raw, but you can just eat it cold, I guess is the better term to use. Food cutter upper. Yeah, I like that name more. That name's very much more to the point, and I can get behind that naming convention. Yeah, I very much approve of the naming convention of food cutter upper. I'll work with it. But yeah, like, I don't know if you can do that with regular bacon. I know you can do it with Canadian bacon. I could be wrong. So don't go out there eating raw bacon because I said so. It's a bad idea. Process and yeah, I'm really close. My friend, he just texted me back about it. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Oh yeah, so I was right on that airflow. Gotcha. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, no, emotes are close. I just talked to my friend. Um, I just need a reminder of what chat agreed on because I wanted to get your guys' input. So we had the frying pan on fire, but what was the other one? A chef's hat? I can't remember what the other one was. I think it was a chef's hat, but I don't recall correctly if there was another one people agreed on. Cause we get two basically. So. So I think those two work as well for what we want to get. Anyways, we should probably start get the pan heated up because by the time we're done getting ready with shit, we should be good. Uh, yeah, just like 6 or 7. So we're rocking it right now. Medium high heat, as people like to call it. That's usually like my de facto. I just always end up going with that. So yeah. Also, new microphone is coming soon, hopefully, TM. So I should sound a bit better in the future here. I'm looking at getting some kind of, not condenser mic, but something like a standalone microphone that's like actually pretty good quality. So I don't sound like I'm speaking inside of a bathroom, because I know that that's a little bit annoying. But I found a decent one online for 600 crowns, which is well within my budget. So yeah. The only trick is I have to buy another extension cable because basically how it works is everything runs into my computer. My computer is on the other side of my apartment, which is like 3 meters away. So basically, I have a 1 meter cable that runs from the webcam, and that's running with a 3 meter extension cable plugged into the computer. And that's so my setup is really janky in that there's a wire that just runs behind my entire kitchen. Um, which is very great and very awesome, but at the same time very very ghetto, which is I think a positive and a negative. Cool. So we got all this shit cut up. Put this to the side. We get a couple pieces of bacon cut. And I think that's everything on the vegetables and everything. So that's good. Again, this isn't a complicated recipe, but it's a school night. It's a school night. You go to bed early, mom. But no, it's a school night, so I've been at school since like 9 o'clock in the morning, so my brain's a bit how do you say fucked? I can't get the bacon package open. My fucking baby arms aren't able to do it. That or it's the packaging is shit. And considering the brand, I'm gonna go with the packaging. Yeah. Typical man thing, right? You know, just blame the equipment, not the not the user. Oh, you know, it's like all the guys. It's like I don't know. This is gonna be a bit generalizing, but you know, like IKEA instructions or IKEA furniture is like infamous. But like personally, I've never had a problem with assembling IKEA furniture. Like I've made mistakes, but like they have one-to-one scales inside of all of their stuff. So it's like, yeah, the piece you need to use is this long. So you just like it's taking me a couple minutes sometimes to find the piece. You know, like kind of like digging in a Lego pile. But like I don't know, IKEA if you follow the instructions is actually really easy. That's just my own personal experience. Also, if you're worried about cross contamination and like shit like that, this is all getting cooked in the same pan, so it shouldn't make as much of a difference. If I was at a restaurant, yeah, my boss would kill me, but also it's me eating it. So what's the worst case? I get salmonella? I don't know. Actually, it wouldn't be salmonella with pigs. Be a bunch of other things. God, animals are just chock full of diseases. I had to do. This is again getting very tangential, but it's fine. That's what these streams are for, right? They're for rambling tangentially about irrelevant information. That's how that works. Um, like I had to do food safe, right? Like a food. It has a bunch of different names. It's like in Danish, it literally translates to like food hygiene, um, or like food goods, food yeah, like fødevarehygiene. It's like food literally translated. It's like food wares hygiene, which is very weird in translation, but it makes sense in Danish. It's like food safe, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it is in the UK and I don't know what it is in Germany, but I'm assuming it's like all like the same information. And like we had to go over all the different diseases and like bacteria and like parasites that you can get from like animals. And it's like Jesus Christ, chickens and pigs are disgusting animals for disease. Also, we're just gonna get a good stick of butter here. Throw it on the pan. Let it go. At the same time, we should probably start cutting up our chicken, because the chicken can take a long time to cook, or a longer time to cook. But get the chicken breast. There's two chicken breasts in there, but fine. And then just everything's getting messed up. That's fine. At this point, you also want to add your onions and your garlic into the pan. And then give those a couple minutes to cook. And then after that, you're going to want to add your mushrooms. And now we can cut our chicken. I really need to see if the knife sharpening store is open. I really need to go sharpen these knives professionally. Like, this knife is very dull. I haven't sharpened it in a couple months, so that's absolutely why, but still, it's a bit annoying. Like, I haven't sharpened it pre-corona, so yeah, that would have been December 7th? And it would have been a couple weeks before that I last got it sharpened, so it's been a hot minute. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Anyone do anything particularly exciting today? I'm assuming less so because it's a Tuesday, but still, you never know. At this point, you can also add your mushrooms to the pan. And if you want, you can add a little bit of butter, which I'm going to do. It's a good song too, actually. I don't know how loud you guys can hear the music, but it's mostly just because I don't know why, but I get really anxious if my house is completely quiet. So I'm like, I basically always have music on, or YouTube, or whatever, just as background noise. Maybe it's because I grew up in a pretty loud house. Like my house always had dogs in it, or it had people, right? So there was always something going on. But like anytime like a room is quiet, my anxiety just like absolutely spikes, and I get really really nervous. So I just always have to have like some noise somewhere at some point, or like I lose my mind. Yeah, back to the emotes. They should be done pretty quickly. They're not that complicated, and I just need to send him a message of what I'm looking for, and he'll get that for me. So emotes, I can't give an exact time. A little bit of garlic on the chicken here, but probably within the next couple weeks, if I had to put a finger on it. It's like, if someone put a gun up to my head and asked me when will the emotes come, I would have to say a couple weeks, if not less. At this point, add the bacon, and just make sure it gets spread out a bit because you know it's all stuck together. But and then of course cook the bacon to the temperature you like, or the crunchiness you like your bacon. Of course. At this point, you can also add the chicken to the pan. And also start heating up a pot with water. Oh, it smells really good already, holy shit. Of course, do this, turn this up to max, to a boil, and then add a healthy amount of salt. As my boss always said, you want it as salty as the sea. So that's what we're aiming for. At this point, we're done with the cutting board, so we can put that away. And then you can open this up, I guess. It's just regular penne, so, you know, nothing fancy. But yeah, that's that. That. But yes, that is that. Yeah. So I hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's vibing with the stream. Just get the last of the ingredients ready to go here, I guess. See if I can open up the cheese I need. There we go. Got it. Didn't end up needing to crack it into the new bar of butter I bought. I normally, I don't know. I bought. It was funny because what do you call it? The Ugolo is biologic. What do you? Organic, not biological. No shit, it's biological. Dumb fuck. Um, the organic was on sale today, so it like basically it has this like always discounted price, and then butter goes on sale like once a month, and then that one time it goes on sale, I buy like 4 blocks of butter and just shove it in the freezer. Because butter is expensive as hell over here. Now, what my workplace likes to do, because my workplace that I work at currently, well, I've worked at, it's currently closed because of Rona. They like to add oyster sauce to their Alfredo, which I thought was really interesting. And I didn't think much of it until I tried it. It's actually pretty good. But I don't have any oyster sauce, and I'm not doing that to this recipe, so we'll add some basil. So we'll just grab a handful of it and just break it into break it into pieces, or like, yeah. I should actually grab the cutting board back, which I just need to give it a quick wash. So. Bam. Perfect. Good to go on that regard. Clean the knife too, actually. And then we'll just bam, get some basil, add that to the pan, and we're good. Yeah. Is the chicken cooked on the inside? That's what I need to know. More or less, yeah. And we can turn this down. And how long does this penne need to cook for? 11 minutes. Oh, fuck. Ah! This is when we need the fucking frying pan. Because that's what that was. That was a fuck up. That should be more. Actually, it's probably too much, but it's fine. To the timer for 11 minutes. And then we need to check the cream first before I pour the cream in. So we can do that. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. So then we add our cream, just a small amount of it. And then we just shred a fuck ton of Parmesan cheese into this. Where's my cheese shredder? Yeah, it's right here. Cool. And then just, I don't know an exact amount. I just do it until I get the consistency I want. So when I make the recipe later for you guys, I will try to see exactly how much I use. But it's probably a lot, like somewhere in the 50 to 60 gram range, maybe even 75. There we go. So that should be enough. And then we just let that mix in. We turn the temperature down a bit to like a 4, maybe like a low, medium heat, kind of. And then we let that simmer and reduce for a bit. We might need to add more cheese, and we might need to let it get a little thicker. We might even need more cream at the end of the day, but we'll see. Maybe a little more cheese. Cool. We're good. Yeah. So that's that, and then we just need to let it simmer, reduce, and get a little thicker, basically, is the whole gist of the plot here. And we'll give it a bit of a taste test as well, just to make sure it's not missing anything. Salt and a little bit of pepper. So add some more salt and add more pepper. We'll see what that gets us for product, for taste. Ah! Uh-oh, that got all over my shirt. It's fine. But yeah, there we go. Boom. We're good to go. Alright, just gonna give myself a quick drink. I mean, you guys probably can still hear me because my apartment is that fucking tiny. But, yeah. That is what it is, I guess. But yeah. Now we just need to let the cream reduce a little bit and let this get a little thicker, and we're good. One thing you can do to make your sauce thicker, if people didn't know this already, is once this is done cooking, take a small amount of the water, take it out, and pour it in this because pasta has starch in it naturally. It's a wheat-based product. And so you can use the starch from that to basically get a thicker sauce, similar to how you would put cornstarch or potato starch into a gravy. It works in a very similar vein to that. Yeah. Just gonna do some cleaning up as we wait for our sauce to reduce and our noodles to cook. But other than that, pretty chill, pretty good vibes. Feeling pretty good about today. I'm in a much better mood now. So I have to do some streaming. I don't get to stream very much because of school now. And school has gone gobble gobble to my free time. As school tends to do. And I have a massive essay assignment coming up next week, so I don't know how streaming is going to work during that. I'm going to do my best to try to stream as much as I can for you guys. But honestly, I don't know what I can promise, and I don't know what I can deliver in terms of that. Just due to the fact that there is such a fucking, not discrepancy, but there's going to be a lot of, I have to write like a 2,500 word essay in like a week. So it's not like brutal, but it's not easy. And not only is it like a 2,000 word essay, it's a 2,000 word essay in a language I'm not 100% fluent in. But you know what? That's just life in Danish. But it's fun. I like the challenge, and I accept the challenge. So I shall continue to go with the challenge, as they say. At this point, I can lower the temperature down to like a 2, just down to like a low simmer. Give it a taste. Yeah. That tastes delicious. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Nice. Cool. Bacon really helped. I didn't add bacon last time I made this, and it felt like it was missing something. Figured out what it was missing, of course. As are most good recipes missing, they're just always missing some bacon. Or as bad recipes, because then adding the bacon makes it a good recipe. And that's a more logical thing to say, right? Because good recipes that don't have bacon are good without bacon. Bacon just would make it better, naturally. Yeah, good. Got to just do the last little bit of cleanup here. So I know it's a bit boring to listen to the cleanup stuff, but I'd rather do it now than later. Just due to the fact that doing it later is pointless. But the whole point of this is easy cooking, and you know what? Easy cooking, a lot of it's about being what do you call it? Smart with time. So we're aiming to do that today. yeah. Almost done. We're about 3 minutes away from dinner, which is very pog. I'm very happy. Ah, my face is like really itchy today as well. I don't know. I had like a couple weeks ago, I had an allergic reaction to my laundry detergent, so like all of my clothes are really itchy now, which sucks. And is not fun. Can confirm. I don't know if anyone else has ever had that problem. My skin is really like sensitive. Kind of sucks. I notice it as well because like my acne gets worse a lot easier than I know a lot of other people's. It's just skin. Skin is terrible. I hate having it. I'd rather have no skin whatsoever. You know. You know, it's like the whole human flesh sack thingy majigger. Yeah. We're like 2 minutes away, I guess. We're close. Yay! Close to dinner. But yeah, I'm gonna try to aim for a stream again this weekend. I don't exactly know how that's gonna work. Probably be, I don't know, probably some Cook Serve Delicious. I know there's like Carl who really, really wants to see some footage of that game before he considers buying it. So probably do a couple more of those, and then probably play something else as well. I'm not really sure. I am curious if people actually want to see me do like my Arma 3 mission building. If they want me to stream, I don't know. I don't know if it would get the viewership it needs though to be like to have a point. Um, so I don't know. Just debating that too sometimes because that seems like that could be a good amount of fun. But I feel like some people also wouldn't appreciate that because if they play in the unit I'm in and it doesn't make much point. But yeah. Well, okay. Let's test the penne first. I also didn't stir it at all, which I should have done. So I'll have to fix some of these that are grouped up, but that's fine. Just got to give it a test. It might need a couple more minutes. Penne is always weird like that. Nope. I use a couple more minutes, I think. Like another minute. Get it up higher, please. I don't want to overcook it though, but I just don't want to undercook it. Right now it's a little on the undercooked side. Little hard for my taste on pasta. And I know a lot of people like their pasta like rock hard basically, like al dente or whatever. I like it a little bit closer to the middle. I can't remember all the terms, but it's the term after al dente. I just can't. I just seriously, for the fucking life of me, cannot remember its name, and it's pissing me off. But it's fine. It's not L medium. That would be very funny, but I can't remember to save my life. So yeah, there we go. Cool. That's done. Fantastic. So just gotta get the water out of this shit. Pour a little bit of water into the sauce. It's full of flavor. grab my lid. I know I'm low energy right now. I'm really tired, I'm really hungry. So close. And then we just add that to this. There's a little bit left over, which is fine, because it means I have leftovers for tomorrow. Also, that was a really loud noise. And then pour the Alfredo just on top. There we go. Not a lot left for tomorrow, but it's fun. And then we just season with a little bit of, well, that's a lot of bit, but a little bit of basil. And we do be good there, which is fantastic. So let's get a good presentation of that. So that is chicken bacon Alfredo. Bada bing, bada boom. Cool, cool. Guess we'll give it a taste. A fork and a spoon. Actually, fork and a knife makes more sense with Alfredo. Normally with spaghetti I use a fork and a spoon, but with penne it makes a bit more sense with a knife. So just grab a small chunk of it. We'll try. Here we are. Yep. That's exactly what we're looking for here. Perfect. Awesome. So I'll wait for a few seconds people to ask any questions they may have. But I don't think I'll get any. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed me coming back. It's been a while since I did a food stream. I realized that like the other day. Like the last food stream I did was a couple weeks ago. Just because with the start of school I got really busy and wasn't really eating anything I'd call streamable. I made tuna melts for lunch, but I don't really want to stream. I was like maybe I could stream that, but A, who the hell is free at 12 o'clock on a Tuesday to watch? And B, like, I don't know, I just didn't see the point in streaming for tuna melts because tuna melts are kind of like a meh food. Like, they're just something I make all the time because I buy canned tuna. I just mix it with some mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, and then dill, salt, pepper, a little bit of lemon, maybe lime if I have it, and then bada bing, bada boom. That's lunch, and then some cheese on top of some toasted bread, and then melt it in the oven. But that's like, I don't know, it seems streamable to me. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. That was today's stream. I know it's a little on the short side, but the food streams usually are. Sometimes they can be a bit longer. I don't know. I'll try to do these more regularly now. Now that I'm kind of into the rhythm of school and kind of know how the school works, I'm not too worried about falling behind or anything. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.